Okay, let's check in with part 5 of Brnc Bbs Hr Hr, where apparently Bernice and the whole hair bombing thing has been kind of a a a line is going to be has been like a little hook that she's been tossing out to people to hook them, but she actually hasn't gotten her hair bobbed. She's been having great successes, a couple of little failures. There's a guy who's studying to be a priest who doesn't go over well with, but everyone else she's got a little hanger on, Otis Ormond, who just like hangs on her, follows her around with puppy like devotion. Warren McIntyre is now seeing her on the regular, and people remark on this that like, wow, she's taken away Marjorie's best fella, and doesn't seem to be any issue there, until Marjorie drops the thing of like, he doesn't care at all about you. She cuts her in 3 sentences, and then they go off with Warren and their friends. At which point, the thing of her hair getting bobbed comes up, and Marjorie's like, she's not going to do that. She's just been feeding you a line. She's just bluffing. She tells Otis, the puppy of the group. And it's like, no, and basically it escalates into her being Bernice forcing to either put up or shut up, go down to the barber. She gets her hair cut, and it doesn't look good on her. Or at least that's what they say. And she looks mediocre this way. She had a Madonna-like simplicity before, but which is interesting, but biblical things of you've gone from Madonna to what would be the other thing, and it's chopped her hair, just interrupted her simplicity, her Christianity, her virginity. I don't know. And it's like, it's been cut, and it doesn't look good. And people are like, it's like, what do you think how do you think it looks? And they're like, oh yeah, it looks okay, sure. At which point Marjorie turns to Warren and says, oh, could you run me over to the to the laundry, because I have to pick up a dress. Roberta can take everyone else back. And he then, for an instant, his eyes rested coldly on Bernice before they turned to Marjorie. Be glad to, he said slowly. So yeah, Marjorie has trapped her into doing this, done this. Warren doesn't like it. And just, the deepness of these relationships, I mean, they are all basically teenagers. That's it. He goes off with her, and Bernice is left, I guess, humiliated and alone with her hair bobbed. So it's hardly a triumph here of a new woman getting her hair bobbed, going for the new fashion. It's more like she does, and it doesn't look good, and the guy drops her like a hot rock. So it's a well-written story. It is. I mean, these are the stories that Fitzgerald sort of said, like, oh, I'm writing my novels because I wrote these for money, but I for popularity, I got paid a lot for them. But my novels are the great literature, and they're serious topics versus this, which it's interesting how much kind of you can see kind of like this whole obsession with surface, with beauty, with youth in these stories, but it gets maybe more amplified and more poeticized in something like The Great Gatsby, or is it The Beautiful and the Damned is the other one I have read? I think it's The Beautiful and the Damned is the other one, if that's indeed Fitzgerald. I should check that out before I spout on this on a public forum. But yeah, so that's this section. We got I think probably one more section 6 coming up, and we'll see how that goes. All right, more videos later.